What's going on, boys, and welcome back. It is Eileo, Odin's son. If you guys are subscribed to Odin's son, which I implore you to subscribe to him if you haven't already, he beat me to the punch because you know your boy usually does the. I usually do the dev notes, man, but he beat me to the punch. But if you guys haven't subscribed to his channel already, please check him out. Very, very helpful guy. He can even help a filthy casual like myself with certain content in MSL, and wonderful Discord as well. If you ever need help with anything, he has a lot of nice people in there, and he's very, very helpful with what he can do. But without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and check out these dev notes. Alright, so hello masters of Leticia. This is Dong Jin Lee back with another blessed update. So the new super evolution of Jean, we all know that is coming, and it looks like she will be coming. Huge thanks to our devs who are already working on the next super evolution as we speak to bring the next super evo into Leticia, followed by Jean. So Jean will be available for purchase from late May, right after maintenance. So her Super Evolution Festival should be starting late May or probably June, I'm assuming. Could be wrong there. Okay. The next Astromon in the Hero Dungeon will be Fire Shiva, which, if I recall, Fire Shiva isn't bad, but it isn't ideal as well. Like, I could definitely see Fire Shiva being helpful for newbies just beginning the game, but obviously later on is just pretty much fodder, which is perfectly fine. I mean, it's still going to take a while to farm it out, so hey dude, free nat 5. Tower of Chaos having more floors added. Tower of Chaos is getting a bit change up with much requested updates. We are going to get from floor 101 to 120, and just who will be the new final boss of Tower of Chaos after the next update is revealed. The very first player who beats the 120th floor of the tower will certainly draw everyone's attention. Probably, I don't foresee any amazing rewards, but I could be wrong here. And maybe the final boss of the Tower of Chaos is the other Nat 5 that we're supposed to get for part of the rebirth, I'm assuming, or is it going to be Gilgamesh? It's one of the two. One of the two. Personally, unless the rewards are amazing after floor 100, I mean, I'm still going to do it, but hopefully I can just auto it like everyone else, because I felt like Tower of Chaos didn't really need more floors because we auto it anyways. It's like, what, an hour and a half-ish of autoing if I don't check my emulator and come back to it. So this doesn't really add anything. I mean, more rewards is great. More time spent in Tower of Chaos is not that great. But as long as I can auto it, I don't care. Add as many floors as you want. As long as the rewards are good, it doesn't really matter. And then golems and dragon dungeons, 11 to the 15th floors to be added. So stay tuned for the next update because we're adding even more floors to the golem dungeon. Unlike the rest of the floors that only drop 4 to 6 star gems and 5 to 6 star gems. Unlike the rest of the floors that only drop 4 to 6 star gems, 5 to 6 star gems will drop from the new 11th to the 15th floor of the golem dungeon. What's the point? Literally, what is the point? Not only that, but also the probability of obtaining 6-star gems will be twice as high as the probability of obtaining them from the 6th to 10th floors. What? This is pointless. This is pointless. So, wow, I can't get a 4-star gem, but I'd rather get a 4-star gem with some nice subs on it that I would never use versus getting a 5-star gem with crappy subs on it, or a flat 5 or 6-star gem. This is literally pointless. The point of progressing through golems is to focus on the fact of giving us what we want, not leaving it up to RNG. I don't care if it's twice as high, dude. Like, really? I mean, I'm not saying that this is a bad thing, because as long as I'm able to do these higher floors, I will do them. But that means flat still exists. That means 5-star gems still exist. Imagine doing Golem's floor 15 and getting a 5-star gem that is flat. Imagine that. You are on the hardest difficulty, on the hardest floor, and you just get a flat 5-star gem. Imagine that. What are you going to do with that? Literally pointless. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not angry at this. I'm not surprised at all, but, you know, I'll do them, especially if I'm able to do them. If not, I'll make teams up for them and do them. But it's just pointless. It changes nothing. It literally changes nothing unless guys come out there with statistics on this and bust out probabilities of your higher chance of getting a 6-star gem, even though it still may be flat. This solves absolutely nothing. Just buff B10. Buff B10. That's it. That's all I have to say about that. And then the Dragon Dungeons will also have a higher chance from the 11th to the 15th floor to drop Dragon Gems. Once again, pointless. Pointless. There should be a guaranteed drop, in my opinion, if you're doing the hardest floor of the Golems or the Dragons. Because you guys can just add 30 more floors and be like, oh, the floor 30 is going to have quadruple the probability of floors 1 through 29 of dropping a 6-star gem. It doesn't matter. It doesn't solve the issues of us getting flat gems, number 1, which of course is just easy money. And it doesn't solve the issue of number 2, us getting flat gems with obviously good percentages on them. But the main reason why we run Golems is to get percent gems with good substats on them. If you could eliminate at least one of the issues, which is number 1, flat gems on the main stat, that's one issue out of the way. Then all we have to worry about is subs. But this just says there's a higher chance for you to get 6-star gems in general. That sucks. Region defense, change in region defense. Our team is now raising the level cap of Titans beyond 140. So to the boys that are higher than 140 in Titans, this is going to be for you. And then with a few other changes involving increasing damage threshold against Titans beyond the current highest possible damage of 3 million. So hopefully if they're going to update the Titans and give them more higher level cap for a lot of people and a lot of guilds that are doing a lot of damage on them, like Kaizen, you know, Kaizen, the guild that I'm in, you get it. But hopefully they buff up the rewards, and I mean, I don't mind them raising the damage threshold for us to get rewards, but the rewards in general just aren't really worth it. Like even as a janitor for my guild of clearing out a Titan so another hard hitter can come in on the next Titan fresh, it's just meh, dude. It could definitely be better. So hopefully they will change that. But it looks like the higher damage you deal against the Titans that are 140 plus, the better reward you receive. So they're kind of leaving out everyone else, but it is what it is. Astromon's new enhancement mechanics. A new update is around the corner. Tower of Chaos, Golems, and Dragon Dungeons shall soon rise higher than ever before. Absolutely pointless. And then Astromon enhancement system, title subject to change, was discovered by Zephyros. And what is it? We don't really care about this. This new enhancement system, Astromons are expected to take their attack power as well as their crit rate to the next level. However, note this particular way of upgrading your Astromon is not as efficient as the results achieved by using gems or trinkets, plus the only 6-star Astromons who are fully leveled and evolved may undergo this. So it sounds like another in-game content of where we can tweak our monster's attack stat and their crit rate stat, but it seems like it's not going to be as impactful as regular gems are, or of course trinkets, which trinkets actually do add quite a lot more to a mod than I had honestly thought before. I did underestimate them. But I'm really curious to see how much crit rate is this going to add. Attack power, not a big deal, but how much crit rate is this going to add? Because if it adds a decent amount of crit rate, you could basically, I'm not saying that every mon will work out, but you could basically run a lot more mons on Ruin, which makes subs not as apparent or not as important in the crit rate factor for mons that are reliant on crit, or for mons that you want to get the most damage out of. So this could be interesting. It's really something that we'll just have to see once they implement it in the game, because I can speculate here and be totally wrong later. Maybe this only adds 3% crit rate. If it does, I'm just going to deal with it and move on. But we'll have to see how this goes. Is this something that I'm excited about? It's fine. I mean, it's just another thing that I'm already behind on trinkets. It's glad to add another pot to this pool that I'm behind on, so I can focus on being behind on this as well. I mean, we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. It could actually be good. I won't hold my breath, but it could be good, boys. It could be good. And then Baby Shark returns as the June exotic, which, boys, if you haven't already, make sure you check out my Baby Shark video, his review. If you don't want to watch the video since you're already watching this one, basically, I think the goal is, the consensus is, especially if you're focused on Titans or you plan on doing Titans in the future, try to aim to get at least 4 light sharks to Evo 3. I'm sure people out there that have more than 4 sharks or have 4 sharks right now will actually go for more, just because he's easily interchangeable in between all of the Titans. He doesn't lose out on any damage or any survivability due to his typing of being a light type, so you can bring in a light healer that can apply attack up to all of your squads, and it's literally just a free attack up. It's literally a free healer with attack up. That's why he is, I wouldn't say the best healer, but the most used, because number one, he's easy to build, easy to book, and can fit in almost any team for Titans. So definitely pick him up if you're interested in Titans. If not, at least the Astro Guide, boys. At least the Astro Guide. I have 2 at the moment. I will be picking up 2 more. I don't have any plans on getting more than 4 total, but we will see when he comes back. And then updates coming in June. We have another Mon that looks like a bird. It very not so appealing bird. We'll just have to see if they're any good or not. It's nice that we are having a new Astromon. This looks like it could be a Nat 3, I'm assuming, or hopefully not even a Nat 2. But maybe it's a Nat 3 or a Nat 2. I would be surprised if it's a Nat 4, but I wouldn't be super surprised if it was a Nat 4. But they should be coming out hopefully soon, and it has come to everyone's attention that one of the most renowned masters in Leticia has stumbled upon an Astromon that came out of the blue. So maybe this is just one new Astromon, or are we going to have a lot more? Those little Astromons are expected to appear all over Leticia in early July. This could be an exotic Mon, this could just be a regular Mon. Who knows? It's probably the next exotic, well, in July, that is actually new. But we'll just have to see, boys. We will have to see. And then other than that, we are preparing more improvements, such as adding more skill books, etc. And that looks like that's pretty much it. So anything to take away from this review is minor changes to in-game Mons in terms of attack and crit rate statuses. We don't know the effect of that yet, but we will know in the future. Baby Shark's coming back. I implore you, if you're interested in Titans, to pick up as many Baby Sharks as you can. At least 2, but I think most of the hardcore Titan boys would recommend 4. And then the changes to golems and dragons it's there. I don't really find it to be appealing or solve any issues, but it's there. And then more floors of Tower of Chaos, which if the reward is good, great. If the reward's not good, great. It's still something that is just done autoly. Well, done in an auto manner once you get to a certain level, because it's just so time consuming. But that's pretty much it for this update, boys. I don't have any real big complaints about this. I'm excited that Baby Shark's coming back. I'm interested to see how the other dungeon floors of golems go. I don't really do dragons that often, but I'm interested to see how they go. But do I have any hopes of them being less trolly than B10? No, but that's pretty much it. Feel free to leave a comment below, boys, if you're excited for any of this content. Do you guys feel like Baby Shark coming back is a good thing, or would you rather something new? I would rather something new, but I would rather them bring in Baby Shark than bring in something else that is just like not very good, like Jiangxi. But anyways, boys, make sure you leave a comment below if you have something to say about this video. If you enjoy watching this video, make sure you like it, because it really helps a lot. And if you haven't already, subscribe, boys, because you don't want to miss out on the next videos when they drop. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.